Comrades, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome here to Innovation Stage at EMO 2025 in Hanover. This is a major item on our agenda. It is the award ceremony of the EMO MX Value Award. And of course, we will listen to what this award is about. This is a new award. So what's behind this award? And I will never be able to tell you as well as those who are part of the team who award this, which is why I'm especially delighted to welcome Peter Wiedemann from Manufacturing X e.V. here on stage. They will explain this to us. It is great to have you, Michael Timmermann and Peter Wiedemann. Michael, I have not heard about this award, so what is it about? Well, it is the first time that we have this competition here at EMO, and it's about honoring companies and solutions, especially that represent the diversity of this industry and the diverse sizes of the companies. We were looking for innovative solutions. Companies had to reply to 30 questions, give us many facts and figures, and from those we chose our finalists and our nominees. We used a lot of artificial intelligence in order for the choosing, the voting progress. 5 companies supported us in choosing the awardees of today. You talked about the broadness of this industry, and choosing somebody from this broadness, that must have been hard, so that's incredible. The EMO MX Value Award, that's what we're talking about today, but what is actually the MX Award? There's other awards as well, not only the Value Award. Well, MX stands for Manufacturing Excellence. 20 years ago, this came to Germany from England. Professor Strinkler from the TU Berlin and his colleague brought this to Germany, and they came up with a competition that has now been established for many years. The Federal Association of Logistics took this over, and over the past couple of years, the Federal Association for Logistics wanted to pass it on, and 2 early awardees, that's Michael and myself, came along. We chose to take it over, and together with a few others, we founded sort of an NGO, and we proceeded with this award. We took it on and continued awarding it. There are 140 members in this new association. You can see them here. We have members, big names. Look at this: Hilti, Recaro, Schmitz Cargo Bull, AMG, Dräger, Reddy-Shaw. There's great companies represented here, and we also have sponsors. That's Rennie-Shaw at the top. They're at the forefront. These awards were printed by Rennie-Shaw for this ceremony. That's great work. Manufacturing Excellence is more than simply the Value Award of today. There are several awards, but I would be interested in how we get to this award. So let's look at the process of choosing nominees, choosing a winner. What's part of the process? Right, so let's talk about today's award. Yes. Right, we have the 30 questions that the companies need to reply to, structured in several categories. Improvement of productivity, for example, is one of these categories. Facts and figures on productivity in the shop floor, then quality destruction, descriptions of the performance of their products, because several startups sometimes don't have information on that yet. So we analyzed the data by means of several large language models who checked each other for the results, and then we had a jury that chose 30 companies from all of those who applied, and then we got a hit list of 20 companies, and later on we will see our 10 finalists. So we had a jury came together, and they assessed which one of the 10 finalists will be part of the top 3, and the companies had to send in a video that the jury could also use for their process. You, of course, also used human minds for your choosing process. Yes, of course, of course. And you can see in the pictures, that's the people, that is our network, and many of these people that you can see here were also part of choosing today's winners. These pictures come from our MX award, where, as opposed to today, we honored the processes and not the products. And for that, we had to, of course, go deeper and look at the processes in the sites, on site. So maybe that could, going from there, we could come up with another award. I don't know what you think. Should we dive into the award ceremony? Well, I think we should look at this first. That's the MX Award. We would like to invite everybody to this. That's the MX Award, where we look at processes, where we go into depth with a team from winning companies, and that is a very important feedback, and it's great for these companies. And if you look at these companies in 2006, 2007, Daimler, KUKA, Träger, Siemens, AMG and Siemens, those are the latest ones. These companies have already won these awards. This is an invitation to everybody to take part in the MX Award, and not only to assess the products like we did here for this, but to look at the processes as well, improve feedback culture, because that is what is significant to this award. We go in and you get a detailed feedback in 12 categories on what can be improved in your company. So if we look at the landscape, that's the who is who, really. You get a validated feedback of the entire industry. Wow, yeah, right, that's an added value for companies. To me, it would also be interesting, you named a few winners. Yeah, so there's really big companies on board here. Yeah, right. Great. Now, for our audience, how will we proceed today? Let's go over here so that we have more space. The idea is this. We will announce the finalists first. They will join us on stage, and what's great here, and that is it's been a very smart move, the finalists have sent in a video. We will look at these videos, and afterwards we will hand over the certificate to the finalists. We have 3 fantastic awards thanks to Renishaw. We will hand them over. Then we will look at the 3 finalists in detail then, but let's get started. Right, we would like to welcome our first finalist. The company is named Lockcell. A big round of applause. Do you have the simultaneous interpretation? Wow, that's great. Please join me up here on stage. Wir können auch jederzeit ins Englische übergehen. Wunderbar.
Nochmal drücken, genau. Hier, du musst nochmal, dann geht's los. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Ja. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Großen Applaus nochmal, Firma Loxel.
Big round of applause for Loxel. Let's take a picture of our nominees here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Super, ganz lieben Dank.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Right, let's proceed with our next finalists. Let's take a look at their video, and as you could see, that it's very easy to understand the solutions presented here. EMO, a big round of applause for you. Let's look at your video.
In manufacturing, spending excessive time on manual quoting can create significant challenges for the company's production capabilities. Meet IMNU, your AI-powered quoting assistant. With IMNU, you can automate up to 90% of your calculations. You can save up to 1,500 working hours and tens of thousands in labor costs annually. Upload 3D or PDF files, and Marvin, your custom AI, calculates runtime, setup time, and price in seconds. Marvin learns from your actual production. We take your data, we train the system, and Marvin is able to estimate new production times in seconds, which can save you up to 80% on your current way of estimating. We have over 1,500 users in 17 countries, which all benefit from fast estimations and reduced manual errors. With the IMNU REST API integration, you can now connect to any ERP system. IMNU is proud to be nominated for the EMO Value Award. Show your support and vote for us at the award ceremony on September 24.
Grandios. Ganz lieben Dank nochmal. Herzlichen Glückwunsch an euch.
Great, thank you very much, and congratulations. You will now receive your certificate. We will take another picture of our nominees here.
Da kommt das Siegerfoto. Perfekt.
This is your winner picture.
Ganz lieben Dank an euch.
Thank you very much. Our next finalist is the company named Castor GmbH and Co. KG. Congratulations. Where are you?
Da, perfekt. Großer Applaus.
There you are. Perfect. A big round of applause, please.
Mit der Lösung Castor Sword. Wir schauen auch hier
Castor
ins Video
Saw
rein.
is their solution. Let's take a look at the video.
Dafür congratulations.
Congratulations.
To you.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch
Congratulations.
für unseren Finalisten.
Congratulations to our finalist.
Unseren nächsten Finalisten
Our
kenn ich
next
zumindest schon hier von der
finalist is
Bühne.
one
Der eine
that
oder
I
andere
already
vielleicht auch, wer
know
das
from a
schon gesehen hat.
presentation here up on
Einen
stage.
herzlichen
Maybe
Glückwunsch
you
als Finalist,
know
die
them
Firma
too. The
Lumnio.
finalist is Lumnio.
Ganz fantastische Lösung.
Fantastic solution
Auch hier schauen wir
here.
uns das Video an.
Let's watch the video.
In Lumnio, we are trying to tackle one of the biggest challenges in manufacturing today, the shortage
Können wir
of
das ein bisschen
skilled workers. While younger generations are used to finding answer on platforms like ChatGPT or TikTok, they cannot find the decades of know-how inside your company. Without a way to preserve it, such know-how will disappear forever. That's what we are trying to fix with Lumnio. Let me show you how. First, let's guide our worker to the right place remotely using a quick live pointer. Next, we freeze the frame and add exact annotations right on the image. The worker then records the task as he normally does, marking key steps or adding pictures along the way. This recording is then automatically uploaded to the cloud, where the user can transform it into step-by-step work instructions with the help of AI. New hires follow the step-by-step guide, then export an auditable report when required. Our customers have already documented measurable improvements. By reducing unnecessary site visits, paper manuals, and wasted time, Lumnio supports more sustainable production processes. In short, high impact, low effort, and knowledge preserved for the future. Thank you.
Großer Applaus nochmal, big applause. Thank you so much.
Big round of applause. Herzlichen Dank. Eine wunderbare Lösung. Unser Finalist Lumnio. Ein Gewinnerfoto. Los geht's.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Wunderbar. Perfekt. Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Und unser nächster Finalist.
Our next finalist. A big round of applause, please. The company eVert Italia. Where are you?
Herzlichen Glückwunsch nochmal.
Congratulations again.
Mit der Lösung Smart Rolling Machines.
The solution is Smart Rolling Machines. Let's watch your video.
Fantastic achievement. Congratulations.
Wunderbare Errungenschaft, ein wunderbares Projekt. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Let's take a winner picture here. Congratulations again.
So, kommen wir zu unserem nächsten
Finalisten. Our next finalist, I hope that I will pronounce this the right way, Sam Chuli Work Holding Incorporation. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, dass Sie hier unter den Top 10 sind beim MX Value Award.
Power chuck with an integrated jaw boring system. Engineered for power, precision, and efficiency, the JB Chuck eliminates the need for costly boring rings and stockpiles of pre-machined slugs with its JB Bravo and core design. So, how does it all work? With the chuck unclamped, rotate the JB core to the desired jaw stroke position using a standard hex head Allen wrench. Next, clamp the chuck so the master jaws make direct contact with the JB core. Then, begin boring the soft jaws to your desired size. Finally, unclamp the chuck, return the JB core to the open position, and the chuck is ready to run jobs with minimal downtime and at runout of less than 0.01 millimeters. What do users gain from switching? A cost-effective solution that eliminates the boring ring and doesn't require extra costly tooling. A convenient solution that minimizes downtime by 90%. A precision-driven solution that achieves runout within 0.01 millimeters. An economical investment that preserves the life of your jaws by 15 times. Not to mention it's the ultimate time saver. On average, boring a set of jaws takes 25 minutes. If done twice a day, about 10 times a week, that downtime adds up. By eliminating it, customers can save roughly $5,200 a year.
Großen Applaus nochmal, fantastisch.
A big round of applause, please. Fantastic.
Peter, danke fürs Foto.
Thank you very much for taking the picture, Peter. Amazing. A big hand, please, again. Congratulations. And our last finalist with a video is Smart Factory.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Gerne.
Congratulations.
Smart factory. Imagine this. The factory runs like a well-oiled machine, without delays or missed deadlines. Smart Factory makes it happen. We connect your CNC machines regardless of brand and give you real-time insight into your production. Compare it to your navigation app and warns you about traffic jams and find a better route. Smart Factory does the same for your production. We detect production problems and let your EEP and planning systems optimize. We also use the machine data to train the AI model of EMO, quotation software for the manufacturing industry. We are proud to present this intelligent integration at the EMO. And your profits, and higher productivity of your CNC machines, and better delivery reliability, sharper quotations, satisfied customers, and more profit. Would you like a live demo? No problem. Visit us at booth F18, Hall 6. Data-driven production, smartly managed by Smart Factory. See you at the EMO.
Big applause here. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Hier nehmen wir noch das Siegerfoto. Ich darf vielleicht die Gelegenheit nutzen, während gerade das Siegerfoto.
Now, maybe I can take the opportunity while this photograph is being taken, a personal comment. I think that awards are really essential, and I am so grateful to the colleagues from MX Awards for doing this, because as you can see from our finalists, the innovations that have been shown here are really excellent. And awards only work if you have the right sponsors and the right team and the right partners which make all this possible. So I think on your behalf I can thank the originators of these awards. So a big round of applause for the Renishaw company who has made all this possible. Right, so this is now time for the top three. And to tell you what's going to be different, we are going to ask the three finalists here for places 3 to 1 and ask them to provide a bit of insight into their products. And then we have the pleasure of somebody presenting a laudatory speech so that you, our guests, know why this particular product was chosen for the top 3. Now, may I present the people presenting the laudatory speeches? Dr. Markus Hering, Managing Director of the VDW, is going to be the first one, and I'm looking forward to your laudatory speech. And before we come to this laudatory speech, please look at third place of the EMO MX. This is Royal Products with multitasking chucks. So here, once again, we're going to look at the video.
Let me introduce you to the MTC, our revolutionary multitasking chuck system. Designed for companies that simply don't have time to waste. With the MTC, the operator can switch the entire work-holding setup in just seconds, fast, safe, and completely tool-free. No crane, no special tools, no hassle. That means no complicated setups, no extended downtime, and most importantly, no lost productivity. In real-world production, the impact is clear. If a shop changes setups twice per week and spends 2 hours each time, that's over 16 hours of additional production time per month in a single shift operation. That's 2 full working days previously lost to changeover. One of our customers in the UK is already saving over 20 hours of machine time every month, without changing anything on the machine itself. The system adapts to the customer, not the other way around. Currently, there are already 7 different adapters available for the MTC, covering virtually any workholding need, from collet chuck to jaw chuck to mandrel. This system is not just modular, it's a true breakthrough in modern workholding. The MTC doesn't just improve your efficiency, it redefines the way we think about setup time and productivity. Fast, flexible, cost-effective, this is the MTC.
So once again, congratulations. Now here is Dr. Markus Hay. Yes, well, congratulations, first of all. Royal Products from the United States is an established specialist in clamping technology and precision solutions. We've just heard that in the small movie. With a multitasking chuck, MTC, the company presents an innovation that drastically reduces non-productive times and increases process reliability. The clamping system is impressive because of its simple operation, quick changeover, and reliable repeat accuracy. Whether it's small or large diameters, whether it's internal or external clamping, the MTC covers a wide range of scenarios and makes it easy to switch between tasks. From our point of view, what is particularly noteworthy is its robust design combined with flexibility, and users can benefit from stable clamping conditions, less setup effort, and a significant reduction in sources of error. This makes processes smoother, more predictable, and also more resilient. For the shop floor, this means that there's trust in quality and safety, regardless of batch size or of changing requirements. Royal Products proves with the MTC that also traditional clamping technology remains a field for noticeable productivity gains, and this was the second contribution on this topic. The product impressively demonstrates how precision, simplicity and efficiency can go hand in hand. So congratulations on the 3rd place. So what's the right cup for the 3rd place? So that we don't take the wrong one.
Congratulations from my side. Alles Gute.
All the best.
Yeah, let's take first a picture. Yeah.
Right here in the background, you can see, maybe you didn't notice, here you see how the cups were actually manufactured. And the result is sensational, of course. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the 2nd place of the MX Value Award, and I'm really looking forward to welcoming on stage the person holding the laudatory speech. All the people here are important for our... Michael Rosa from Protocol will present the laudatory speech for the 2nd place. Where is he? The first bad news is I'm not Michael Hartwig von Das, but also from Deutsche Messe 80. Okay, let's have a look at the film first of all, and we are going to look forward to Zell in a minute. 2nd place for Zell.
Precision manufacturers who need to protect, handle, clean, and transport their parts using one flexible and sustainable system. At the core of this innovation is a parts carrier system made from over 2,000 glass bead enhanced polyamide and steel components, such as trays, clips, baskets, and many more accessories. This all-in-one solution goes beyond a simple container. With precise positioning and defined orientation, it supports robots and automated handling. A consistent modular design streamlines factory processes and reduces reloading efforts. To make customization easy, Zell offers an online configurator along with hands-on local support. Even new components can be developed affordably thanks to seamless integration into the existing standard system. For manufacturers with high part variety, Zell's flexible box systems can sort and handle bulk materials as well as complex geometries. Ongoing innovation has led to projects across more than 14 industries worldwide, while always maintaining the highest quality standards.
Sehr gut, ganz wichtig.
Very good. So we'll first hear the laudatory speech and then the winner will have the opportunity to say a few words. But first, the laudatory speech. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to being able to present a laudatory speech on behalf of Deutsche Messe. When looking at Vinny, my friend, doing his work, then I always notice what's the difference between a DIY person and somebody else. It's the order. When I build together an IKEA cabinet, I spend most time in finding the right tool or finding the right bolt. Vinny, my friend, doesn't have to look for anything. He has his order. He will find his tool, the bolt, or whatever he needs straight away. So order is everything, and this is where Zell system technology comes in. It provides structure, not abstractly, visibly, for very clear processes, and very, very easily you can have a look at this in this hall, in the Zell booth. Clear handovers, short paths, clear roles, no more chaos, a lot of order, so you don't have to spend a lot of time searching, you have better quality, or to put it simply, doing everything at the right place, at the right time. But Zell enable automation. Automation requires a clear framework, and Zell provides this with longevity. And the best thing is that these systems have more than 2,000 variants. They are very flexible. They adapt to the individual case. They are highly adaptable, as I say, and this is the DNA of Zell for bolts or for the high-tech technology, and all this going into the direction of digitization. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Zell to the second place.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
So, jetzt lassen wir aber noch mal ein Wort sagen. Ne?
Right, but we'll let them say just one word. Thank you very much. We really appreciate this. And our idea is really a modular system, and we say it internally, it's like playing Lego. It should be simple for everyone. And for the manufacturing industry, we want to provide a system where different processes can be adapted very flexibly and very simply. And it's a very sustainable system, which is also essential in the present day and age. Everything that we produce can be reused in production so that fast changes can be adapted to very quickly and easily. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again.
So, last but not least,
Right, and now, last but not least, we really need a bit more, a big hand, actually. Let us welcome in first place of the MX Value Award 2025 for the TEPCon GmbH. And this is the presenter of the laudatory speech, who is also responsible for the fact that we can hand over these wonderful cups and awards.
Genau deshalb bewerben wir uns den MX Value Award. In vielen Unternehmen sind gute Anleitungen und Arbeitsanweisungen rar. Das Wissen steckt meist in den Köpfen einzelner Mitarbeiter und ist nicht nachhaltig gesichert. Dies bringt erhebliche Abhängigkeiten mit sich, kostet Zeit und führt zu Fehlern. Mit dem Instructor erstellen Unternehmen KI-gestützte digitale, multimediale Anleitungen und Werkerführung in wenigen Minuten. Mitarbeitende können neue Kollegen schneller einarbeiten und qualitätsrelevantes Know-how sichern. Die Einführung ist unkompliziert und kann nahtlos in bestehende Abläufe eingebunden werden. Die Wirkung des Instructors ist klar messbar. Wir erreichen eine 5-mal schnellere Erstellung und Pflege von neuen Anleitungen. Wir steigern die Produktivität um mehr als 50%. Auch die Einarbeitung neuer Mitarbeiter geht 3-mal schneller. Und die Fehlerquote reduziert sich im Schnitt um mehr als 50%. Unsere Softwarelösung unterstützt Prozessstabilität, Flexibilität und nachhaltige Wissenssicherung. Dies ist entscheidend in Zeiten von Fachkräftemangel, Wettbewerbsdruck und steigenden Anforderungen. Mit dem Tepcon Instructor schaffen wir Leistungsfähigkeit und Motivation innerhalb der Unternehmen. Wir unterstützen unsere Kunden bei der Umsetzung und setzen neue Maßstäbe in Effizienz, Qualität und digitaler Transformation. Genau im Sinne des MX Value Awards.
Sensationell. Großen Applaus nochmal.
That's sensational. So big round of applause. So we'll hear the laudatory speech first of all, and then we'll hear from the winner.
Herzlichen Dank. Ja, Grüße an VDW, EMO.
Yes, greetings to the VDW. EMO is such a great trade show. We've got all the big names of metal machining here and metal processing, but also the small and medium-sized businesses are so important with their diverse ideas, and the small companies are really the lubricant of the industry, and they keep things together. And what's so nice about the award, we see solutions that are actually usable. You've talked about what's academically feasible and theoretically possible, but in the companies of today, we need solutions that are usable, feasible, and that can be transferred easily. And if we look all over the world, there are so complex processes all over the world, and we have fewer and fewer resources. And in addition, we have resources that don't have the training that they probably should have, and Tepcon company has created a solution that really provides a good answer to this. The Tepcon GmbH from Germany has been an innovator for digital processes, and the Tepcon instructor presents a solution that makes standard work visible, learnable, and verifiable. That's important, that it needs to be verifiable. Works instructions are no longer distributed on paper as they used to be, but are managed digitally with clear steps and unambiguous verification criteria. So you've got stable and repeatable processes. Employees can see exactly what good work looks like, how deviations can be identified, and how they can be corrected. This speeds up training, ensures quality, and provides the teams with confidence. Feedback does not fall on deaf ears, rather, and it's going to be documented all the way, and it's structured and fed back into improvement immediately. The result is a type of documentation that is dynamic and reflects reality. Executive staff gains insights into learning progress and process stability. They see the bottlenecks. And thanks to deep integration into existing systems, implementation is successful without information gaps. Master data and orders flow directly into the documentation. And this is the easy applicability of your solution. This is what I really love about it. And if you look at all this, you've got stable processes with fewer queries, fewer riddles, and greater reliability in terms of quality and delivery dates. Tepcon instructor. This shows how standardization can lead not to restrictions, but quite on the contrary, how it can produce superior performance. So congratulations for the first prize. Big round of applause and congratulations. Just a minute before we look at the cup. Let's have a look at how it's actually produced. Yes, we're actually quite proud of that. We had a powder bed process, so it's not a pressure process. It's melted down from titanium layer by layer. It's melted and set up from the bottom to the top. And this is what you see then. These are the structures that you know from aerospace, and they are also used for the cups. So it's a very valuable cup. Okay, congratulations once again. Just wait for the certificate.
So, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Congratulations. So please don't go away. I'd also like to say thank you so much to the MX Awards team. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. And you have the floor once again. We are very, very, very surprised that we were able to win this award. As a small software company, we've been around since 2002, but the TEPCON instructor is something that we only started with a few years ago. We found out that there were so many problems in small and medium-sized businesses, and we're so proud to have received this award. And thank you to all the TEPCON team. Without you, without your motivation, it wouldn't have been possible. Right, great. And against this background, I would like to ask all the winners and all the presenters of the laudatory speeches onto the stage once again for a photograph.
Of the finalist of the 2025 EMO MX Value Award. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much to everybody once again. Thanks so much for the cups.
Even then, thank you so much, guys. Was a pleasure having you. Großen Applaus nochmal.
Vielen, vielen Dank, dass Sie alle hier waren.
Danke euch nochmal. Super. Danke euch, Männer. Rainer. Ciao. Ja. Ich bin ja mal ein bisschen traurig, dass ich keinen Pokal bekomme.
I'm always a bit sad that I don't ever get an award. Maybe I'll get an award sometime in the future. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to say goodbye, but we're not done yet for the day. We have a further important item on the agenda. We have an international view. The colleague from the alliance partner country, Canada, will have a panel discussion tonight, and I will hand over to Jason Myers. Thank you very much for taking part in the award ceremony. See you again tomorrow.